Here's to you, I sing for my daddy-o, as I lay him down to sleep. Flogging Molly, 20 years, Swagger, their first album, 20th anniversary edition. We're here to unbox, talk about Flogging Molly and 20 years. It makes me feel really old. I remember when I first heard about Flogging Molly, my friend at Purdue, Amanda, told me, you need to listen to Flogging Molly, you know? And in college, I listened to a lot of music, and I listened to 2 albums, because this is probably around 2001, 2002, and this album came out in 2000, Swagger, the first album, and then the next album, I think, was 2001, Drunken Lullabies. And so I listened to them. I probably illegally listened to them online somehow, but then I bought both of their albums, and I'm going to tell that story. Both their albums at the time, now they have way more, but in the day, you know, I came back and I got the deluxe box set, 20th anniversary, Flogging Molly Swagger. Let's talk about this album. Let's see what's in it. I can't wait. It's KristenSteps with Concerts and Vinyl. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. Let's get into business. All right, we have the front of the album here. We got the original album, but the cover's slightly different. They changed the colors. They inverted them, because before the tan was this reddish color, and the tannish color was the was the reddish color. So they changed it up for this deluxe set. And it's a limited, here's a hype sticker, limited 20th anniversary box set. Includes original album, remixed and remastered, bonus vinyl with the with never before released live recordings, never seen documentary, expanded lyric booklet, and a button set patch, and more. And we got the side, the spine. That side of the spine is blank. This side says Flogging Molly Swagger. And then we got the track listing of the original album, Salty Dog, Selfish Man. It's the worst day since yesterday. Every dog has its day. Life in Tenement Square. The Old Beggar's Bush. The Likes of You Again. Black Friday Rule. Grace of God Go I. Devil's Dance Floor. These Exiled Years. Sentimental Johnny. Faraway Boys. And Juan El Sentimental. And I hope I pronounced that correctly. We got Traditional Set live at the Bluebird. I believe that is a venue in Colorado. And we got a couple of the tracks from this album, and then Traditional Set there. I'm going to listen to that, and I'll give a short review at the end of this video. Live in San Jose mini documentary bonus DVD. And produced by Flogging Molly, engineered by Steve Albini. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but I know this was recorded in Chicago. There we go, Chicago. Recorded and mixed at Electrical Audio Recording Studios in Chicago. And we got our mixed by notes here. I don't want to butcher anybody's name, so I'm just going to shut up. And this is SideOneDummy Records. This here I got at SideOneDummy's site. I pre-ordered it. I don't know if they just shipped out the pre-orders, or if they're shipping fresh purchases or not, but I pre-ordered this when I saw it was out, because again, this is a special album. So let's get this box open here. It's gonna be hard doing a box set with one hand. All right. Okay, we got it open. I had to pause for a minute because I had a download code. It was like right there, so I had to take that away. There is a download code with this, just so you know, a little card with a download code. Flogging Molly Swagger Live 2000. This is the DVD. It's so weird seeing this so small because I'm so used to vinyl records, but you can see the DVD in there. It's just the label is the same as this. And we got... tells you where it was recorded down there at the bottom in San Jose and San Francisco, who the producers were, the band members, the camera crew, special thanks, and DVD artwork. And I'm not going to pronounce any more. I'm not going to say any more names, just in case I say something wrong for right now. We got Button Collection, 20th Anniversary Button Collection. We got the Swagger logo, kind of like the album, the Flogging Molly logo there. And then the accordion. We got Flogging Molly patch. Comes with this patch here, SideOneDummy Records, Flogging Molly. Lay down on your turntable to put the record on top. Felt cover. That's pretty cool with the Flogging Molly logo. And this is the classic logo. They had this. I mean, this is what you saw when you went to some of the original concerts. Because I went. I'll have to tell this story. I'll have to tell this story in a minute. Let me get through this packaging here. We got. Oh, this is like what the original album cover looked like. Yeah, see, it was inverted. And we got what we got in here. Lyrics for Salty Dog. Lyrics for Selfish Man. Every dog has its day. So basically, you got pages with all the lyrics in it. Members of the band. More lyrics. I mean, it's a really cool book here. You get, at least you get like the full lyrics, everything, pictures of everything. Lots of lyrics. Flogging Molly has great lyrics. You know, very often very influenced by Catholicism. At least it seems like to me, being raised Catholic. And then let's take a look at the album here. We got the cover with the inverted colors and the swagger. We open it up. We got the tape reel. Reel 1 of 2. Reel 2 of 2. Let's take a look at the vinyl here. Tells you what's on this side. Salty Dog, Selfish Man, Worst Day Since Yesterday. We kind of read through those before, but there they are. Let me get the vinyl out. This is the limited edition red bone design. The first 1,000 copies. Now, I pre-ordered it, so that's why I was able to get this color scheme. I don't know if this color scheme is still available or not. I believe the second 1,000 are going to be just this color red here. And then the last ones after those set of 1,000 each is going to be black. So the sooner you get your hands on it, the more likely you are to get a limited colored variant, and those are limited to 1,000 each. So I'm glad I got this, pre-ordered this right away so I could get this version, because there's only going to be 1,000 copies. Pretty sweet. And just for good measure, here is the second LP. So it's 2 LP set for Swagger, and there's one more LP in here. It's going to be the live traditional set and a couple songs from Swagger. But I thought I would show this one first, and I wanted to show both of them so you know what you're getting. Like I said, first 1,000, this bone/red, and then the second 1,000, I believe, is going to be this red. And if you look at Flogging Molly's, or no, SideOneDummy's YouTube page, they have an unboxing, and they show the red one. So you can kind of see that it's the same color. But I don't know when they're going to get to the black, but the black is limited to 3,000. But the first 1,000 of these, second 1,000 red, and then black. So get your hands on it. The sooner the better. Last but not least, we got the Bluebird Flogging Molly Live. This is that venue in Colorado. Let me get the the back here. Flogging Molly, the Bluebird traditional set on side A. Side B, live at the Bluebird. And it says, the traditional set's recorded in Chicago. And live at the Bluebird is Denver, Colorado. So, there's your info there. That is a cool looking cover there. A good picture they got. Now, let me get the vinyl out so we can take a look at that. All right. I'm going to turn this off and check out that beauty. Look at that. This is this blue vinyl of spin vinyl. I don't know what exactly to call it, but apparently every single one of the sets you get, whether you get the black vinyl, the red vinyl, or the red and bone vinyl for the Swagger album, you get the blue this blue design for the Bluebird live vinyl and the traditional set. Really cool label, really cool colors. They did an excellent job. Excellent job. So I wanted to talk about my first experience going to see Flogging Molly. Right about that time I told you that my friend Amanda told me, listen to Flogging Molly. I found out they had a concert in Indianapolis, and it was at the Knights of Columbus, which is like kind of like this. I don't know if you've ever been to, like, well, the best way to describe it is it's like a high school gym. It was like a high school gym almost. It's had like a basketball court, and it was for like this like church group thing. Knights of Columbus. I don't know. I'm not an expert. You know, like I said, I was raised Catholic, but I never went there before. I kind of went there for this concert. So as we were going to a concert in this like gym, and this is when Flogging Molly was just getting started. And I'm there at this gym, and they played songs from Swagger and Drunken Lullabies, and I believe that's when I bought their CDs. And I bought the CDs, I think, from them from a table there at the venue. But it was a really good show. And every Flogging Molly, I've been to like at least 8 Flogging Molly shows. Everyone's been excellent. But that one in Indianapolis at the Knights of Columbus was really special because it was such a small place, and they were so new. And I remember them playing Death Valley Queen, and I'm sure they played it since then, but I've never heard them play it again since then, as many concerts as I've been to. And that was really cool. And played a lot from, obviously, Swagger, and a lot from Drunken Lullabies, so it was really cool to see. And I got plenty of more Flogging Molly stories, crazy ones, but that one is for today, since this is the first album. And I read an article. I'm gonna have to link this in the description to the video as well. An article where Dave King just gave an interview where he said that his visa had run out at the time that he recorded this album, and so he couldn't like leave the United States. Otherwise, he couldn't come back for 10 years. But for him to like make it, and I think he was like older, like in his late 30s, early 40s when this band started taking off. And for him to be able to do that at that age is just tremendous. You don't hear that very often, and it's always a great story of inspiration, especially for me, because I kind of want to start following my dreams to get where I want to go, and it's going to take a lot of hard work, but that's very inspiring to never give up and to have been able to accomplish it, and with all the obstacles he had to overcome. And so I think everything's good now. Obviously, they tour outside the country and all that, but they've come a long ways. But this is an album, 20 years to celebrate. Let me tell you, and it makes me feel really old. I can't imagine what it does for the band. So I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to this Bluebird and this traditional set that was recorded in Chicago, and I'm gonna see what I think about it. I'm gonna come back and talk and finish the video. All right, so I really dug the traditional Irish set. Love the musicians of Flogging Molly. Everything always sounds great. The live tracks, they're fun. I prefer the studio, but it's good. Nothing really beats being there live. But as far as recordings go, I like studio in this case. Sometimes I like live, but it's rare. Most of the time, studio recordings I prefer. But it was fun. I really enjoyed listening to it. It's a great bonus to get with this set. Traditional Irish set. Something different, unique, really cool piece to have. And I did listen to the first 4 tracks, the first side A of Swagger. And it was mixed very well. I don't know the details of the mixing, but I do know that like when the drums and the bass were the focus, those stood out. When the fiddle was the focus, those stood out. Whatever instrument was supposed to stand out at the time, I could feel it. And that's what's important to me. Feeling that music, feeling like you're there. Vocals were obviously were great. So I'd say the mix is pretty good. The remastering, all of that stuff. But again, I'm not an expert on that stuff. I don't mix music. So, but from what I heard, I was happy with it. It was good. And really a great set. You need to go to floggingmolly.com, the SideOneDummy's website, and order this guy. It is 20 years of memories. It's amazing because it makes me think I haven't listened to enough Flogging Molly in the last, well, probably the last decade, but the last 5 or 6 years, because I know I've seen them at least once during that decade. Most of the time I saw them was the early 2000s, but I did see them after 2010, I think twice. So I'll talk about those in the future as I go through more. Flogging Molly, one of the greatest bands. Every band to me is the greatest band. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about it. I buy stuff I love, and I talk about it on this channel because I'm so passionate about listening to music. And so remember, I got more coming. So please like and subscribe. I look forward to talking to you about your opinion of Swagger. Any Swagger memories that you have. Any Flogging Molly memories or things you want to talk about. And maybe you have this album on CD from back in the day, or maybe you have it on vinyl. I don't know, but if you don't have it on vinyl yet, this is the definitive set right here. Flogging Molly Swagger, 20th anniversary. Please look at the description down below for links on how to purchase and links on that article with that Dave King's interview on the 20th anniversary. And I will see you in the next one.